Jerrin, he said that the secondary was a little less handsy this past week and played a little bit better. What kind of led to that change?
The fundamentals at practice, just keying into the details and finishing the players right. A lot of time, sloppy finishes and stuff like that happens at practice, and it results to the game. So that's the biggest thing we're clued on this week. Is just practicing great habits.
And losing Champ Anthony is obviously a big loss in that secondary. What do you expect to see from J.C. Hart and Jalen Crawford now that they need to step up and actually be productive?
They're going to step up, and they know that they're going to need to step up with Champ being down. But these guys have got reps and played and understands what it is and what they need to do out there for us to compete at a high level.
What have you seen on film from Michael Hopkins from a quarterback, and what kind of challenges does he and that offense bring?
I feel like he wants to tuck the ball. He's a pretty good quarter. He has a good arm. He can throw it. I'm very familiar with this offense and what they like to do. So as a defense, if we can disguise looks and give him some hard time reading the defense, it'd be an exciting night.
Obviously different personnel now, but you, more than probably anybody else on this roster from your time in Texas, are familiar with Oklahoma.
Yeah.
What have you kind of told your guys about what to expect from Oklahoma?
That they're a heavy run. We shut down this run, and they're limited to what they like. They like RPOs. They like trying to get explosives and stuff like that. So we just eliminate the run game and stuff what they want to do, which is run the ball. I feel like then we're gonna have them on the heels a little bit.
How excited are you about taking on the Sooners again?
Oh yeah, I'm fired up.
Are you kind of hoping, like I am, that they don't bring their band so we don't have to hear Boomer Sooner?
I ain't worried about nobody else but we got
What was that rivalry like? Neutral site.
Oh yeah, it was exciting, fun, memories for sure. But yeah, it's just something about them that I gotta get them. You know what I'm saying? They done beat me more times than I would like, so we need one.
Going against another mobile quarterback this week, that's presented some challenges for you guys in the last couple of weeks. Where specifically do you feel like you guys need to improve? I know Coach Freeze talked about sometimes in the secondary you guys have lost track of assignment sometimes when the quarterback is on the run. Where do you guys want to improve there?
Pretty much just keeping our. I know one thing the D-line is trying to improve is keeping the quarterback in the pocket and not letting him collapse the pocket. And for us as a secondary, just when he does get out of the pocket, we have to stay on our mans and what we like to call plaster our mans. So just being disciplined is basically what we need to do.
As a leader on this team, how much have you talked to the younger players on this team about resilience and coming back after kind of another upset loss?
Especially to be a defender, especially a secondary defender, you have to have tons of confidence. You have to be you're on that island all the time. So I always preach this. Man, you gotta have a little swag to you. You gotta have a little confidence out there. It's okay to, what I'm saying, like to mess up, just play fast. That's really all it is to it. And we got a lot of guys who do have a lot of swagger and things like that. So I'm very confident what our secondary can do.
And K.M. Lee seemed to have his best game of the season so far. What have you seen from him at practice and on the field?
Definitely had probably his best practice last week since we have started the season, and like you see, it just shows up in the game. So that's one thing we're just emphasizing this week is just practicing really hard and doing on our keys and stuff like that, and it should pay off.